Super Mario 64 DS will always be one of my favorite games of all time, but playing it now just isn't the same. When I first played it, I really didn't know where it ended. I didn't have an idea of how big a game could be, so anything and everything was on the table. I thought that there could be an entire other castle that nobody has ever found because it was so well hidden. So basically, I was a totally gullible, naive idiot who believed just about anything I heard or convinced myself of. Luckily now I have a little bit of reason, but reason sucks. I want to have fun again. So you know what? I'm going to play this game again, and I'm going to play it right. I want to ask nonsensical questions and look for answers. I want to delve into the many mysteries of this great little game, because the more I look at it, the more interesting it becomes. Maybe, just maybe, it really is as boundless as I once believed it was. Let's start this off with the first level, Bob-omb Battlefield. I kind of always thought that the Bob-ombs in the painting were giant rather than close to the camera. And Toad over here thinks the painting looks peaceful because of the nice mountain. Oh yeah, that mountain, now I see it. You've just got to look past the enormous bloodthirsty legion of suicidal explosive robots, but you know what, it does look pretty nice. Okay, enough of the painting, let's see what's inside. Although I don't enjoy it as much now, Bob-omb Battlefield is a pretty great first level. There's plenty of room for the player to learn all of their moves and sort of figure the game out. I recall running around here, seeing this gate and thinking for whatever reason that if I could just open the gate, Mario would be saved. Didn't seem to work. Maybe I didn't do it right. There are some interesting little things I found, like this sign that warns you about some mystery blocks being duds, but I can't remember ever finding a dud mystery block. But something that I've only just thought about is that I have no clue who the Bob-omb buddies are. Did the princess send them in, or are they just an enemy of the Bob-ombs? Why are these two at war? Maybe Peach sent the Bob-omb buddies in to combat Bowser's Bob-ombs. That seems to make sense. But not really, because they aren't led by Bowser, they're led by King Bob-omb. Speaking of King Bob-omb, why is he just able to resurrect for a second fight after the first time you defeat him? I mean, I'm pretty sure he full died. He blew all the way up, there's nothing to operate on after that. It's as if you never fought him. What if you never did? You know what, let's move over to Whomp's fortress to hopefully find some answers. But before I can even enter, I'm struck with another mystery. This Toad, for some reason, wants me to triple jump into the painting. Maybe he just wants to remind me about triple jumping, because I'm gonna need it for this level. But why does he tell me to do it into the painting? Triple jumping into Wet Dry World, for example, has consequences, so maybe it does here too. It certainly doesn't spawn you anywhere special, so let's just go from here. This is another good early level. It's great for teaching the player basic platforming moves while still giving them freedom. Visually, it's pretty basic, there isn't much of an aesthetic, but I'm just realizing that this level is strangely similar to Bob-omb Battlefield. They're both war zones between the Bob-omb buddies and an enemy base, where the leader of the enemy force resides at the top of a mountain. And while the Whomp King doesn't come back, he still doesn't seem too bothered by getting disintegrated. He actually says, "Take this." Who says that when they're about to explode into a star? Unless it isn't a big deal for him. I mean, the enemies seem to come back after every death. Mario can, for goodness sake. Death is a mild inconvenience here, and I think I know why. What if every painting is not only a portal to another realm, but also a rift in time? Each star you select puts you in a different time period. These each represent a point in time when a star appeared in this world. Different instances of the same world existing simultaneously, allowing Mario to collect not only every star in the castle that exists, but every star that has or will exist. If that is the case, then this battle could have been raging on for generations. We never really see a peaceful Bob-omb Battlefield, so maybe this battle repeats itself unlimitedly. Or perhaps instead, these paintings represent snapshots in time within these worlds. This painting is a snapshot of when this mountain was a battlefield. Each star represents a point in time when everything was perfectly realigned and circumstances were once again as they were depicted in the painting, allowing for the existence of a power star. There may be some problems with these theories, and we haven't figured out who the Bob-omb buddies really are. But we've only looked at 2 levels so far. Hopefully things will start to come together after we explore the next couple of levels. Let me know about any of your theories on these first levels or anything like that. I hope you enjoyed this. I really can't wait to keep going through the castle's mysteries. I'll see you later. Thanks.